here. I mean, what do you want me to do? Hey, everybody. Guess what? We're live. Welcome. It's Monday night right here on Feast of Fandoms. Welcome to MCU Mondays. I am your host, David. With me, as always, are my co-hosts, Debbie. Debbie, how are you this evening?
Hello, boys.
And also with us tonight,
all right,
is Andrew. How are you?
I'm doing good. Had a little bit of a celebrity moment earlier today, which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, hold that for your shameless plugs because I want to plug.
That's right. Yeah, all right.
Shameless plugs. It's good
I'll
stuff.
save it. All right.
Trust me, Debbie. Debbie's looking at me like,
He's
"What
thinking
the
ahead.
crap are you talking about?" I've been thinking about this. I've been paying attention. I know what's going on. I'm
pays attention to the book face. That would be perfect if someone did like MCU Monday out of context. Just they would go.
I'm beginning to think I'm on the wrong show.
Probably.
I'm beginning to think that it's a Monday, and
we all have the case of it.
David's gone
even my
crazy.
cat. I mean, look at my cat. She's like
Pee-wee's in her no nonsense.
What?
That's her no nonsense face. So
yeah.
She's like, I can't believe we're sitting here.
She's like, what am I? She's like, I could be watching Supernatural instead. I'm listening to this. You know?
I just can't with you guys today. Just can't.
Oh
anyway, all right. So we are talking about Jessica Jones this evening. Amazing, yet another amazing episode. I loved this one.
Oh, Debbie doesn't agree.
No, Debbie loved it too, but she's mad at people, and I know why.
This episode, yes, it was a great episode, but this episode also just pissed me off throughout the whole thing because people were making stupid mistakes. I wanted to slap everybody. Everybody. Oh my God.
Well, let's start with the first stupid mistake then. Let's talk about Trinity, shall we? She really is a moron. And really being a Hey Dingus, how are you?
Hey Spencer.
Yeah, it's this was I didn't watch the Daredevil show until later. So Jessica was kind of my first intro into it because by the time I started paying attention to it, Daredevil's already like 2 seasons in or something like that. And Jessica was just starting. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to try and play catch up. I'll jump on the bandwagon while it's on. So,
and then you saw Iron Fist. I was like, ooh.
I was gonna say anything but Iron Fist, Dingus.
I got to tell you this. So y'all remember a couple of months ago, I said I was starting Iron Fist season 1. I'm still in season 1 because those episodes, I don't mind the length for shows like a Jessica Jones or Daredevil, but for Iron Fist, I'm like, feels like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
It's taking forever.
I've almost thought about just watching the rest of the shows, get that all knocked out, and then come back to Iron Fist, be like, okay.
Or just go to a YouTube channel that recaps all of.
Yeah, just recap. Yeah, do the Reader's Digest version.
Yes.
Anyway, so with this one with Jessica, we've got Jessica has captured. If you recall last episode, she captured Kilgrave. And she has him locked up now and is tormenting him, which is it's not just physical for her. It's mental and emotional for her as far as her tormenting him because she's playing back the video of his parents torturing him. And of course it's driving him crazy. He's doing everything he can think of to get out of it. You've got Trinity showing up. And she's still upset about her. Would she marry ex-wife? Yeah, because they're getting divorced, right?
Yeah.
So she's still mad about her.
They're using the Force, yes.
But and of course, you I don't know how you didn't see it coming like a mile or two away. Of She says, "Okay." Jessica says, "Okay, you watch him. Don't talk to him. Don't listen to him. Nothing." And you know that's the first thing he's gonna do. He's gonna, and especially since she walked in and started talking about, I thought you were going to do something about this, about the ex-wife, and blah 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, I mean, you see that sparkle in his eyes, like, oh, there's my end right there. That's where it is. So, and two, it seemed like, now this may have been a mess up, and if I'm wrong, hit me, but that's fine. But it seemed like that the only way that they could talk to him was by pushing a button, so that they could talk to him. So how did he overhear them
His
talking about?
mind of the lips.
Oh.
No, he's reading lips. He says that.
All right.
He said because when
Debbie
him
still
and
sloppy
her,
though. I don't know.
when him or her are alone, he says something about Wendy, which is the ex, and he says, "Well, you know, I was reading your lips, you know, because he was watching her very intently." So,
right.
And I think the camera even kind of hovers on their mouths while they're talking, which implies that he is reading them.
Lips.
You know. Better than what I can do. So,
but let's go back a step.
Okay.
Now, one thing I agreed with carrie-anne Trinity was, and you know, I don't do that often because I think she's an asshole, but you know, Jessica is sitting there electrocuting him because she's got water on the floor and there's a hot wire in there, okay, or a live wire. And so she's shocking him, you know, just to piss him off, or anytime he says or does anything wrong. And, you know, she's like, "You can't do that. That's inadmissible in court." And I'm like, Jessica,
yeah,
come on. Do you not know how this works?
She also told Jessica to let Kilgrave go. You know, she was like, didn't she? I think she did.
Yes, I think she did tell him, "You need to turn him loose because we got to get a confession the proper way." So,
and I was just like, I really don't. I mean, I know she's so desperate to get Hope out of jail and prove her innocence and everything, but it's like you're sitting there filming this, electrocution and all, and you really think that's gonna fly in court unless you go in and edit it or something? I don't know.
She'll say, "Well, you see, he can control my mind." So
I was just like, "Oh my!" This is when I started getting pissed off. It's just like, "Oh my god, come on!" Okay.
Well, and she even went. No, she even went so far as to say, "Okay."
That's the last we ever see of Chewie.
She even went so far as to say, "Okay, fine, I'm not going to shock him anymore, but I'm going to go in there, and I know how to piss him off." She resorted to the physical violence.
Yeah.
Again,
it's
not admissible.
Yeah. It's not self-defense, you know.
Oh my god!
But all she really wanted was, and I think she said this too, was, "I just need a video of him controlling somebody." And
she goes
if we
to
can
Clemens,
get
right?
one juror to turn, then Hope's case is thrown out.
Officer guy that she... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, the officer guy that I think it was an officer that she goes after, who's like, "You should be a witness." He made the right decision of telling her no. Like, I wouldn't get involved with Jessica at all.
Yeah.
Not at this point in her
even though now he's
season.
Kind of involved.
I was gonna say he does still end up, yeah.
But the pulling the mom and dad out of there, or finding Kilgrave's mother and father who did this to him.
Evidently, he had some kind of
Neurological.
Thank you. And I work in the medical field. That's scary. Good thing I don't have to use big words in my profession.
Like perfection.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. But
it's Monday, folks.
Yeah. So evidently they were injecting him with some kind of DNA to correct whatever brain issue he had. I don't know if they ever actually said exactly what it was.
He couldn't pronounce neurological or whatever.
Shut up, Andrew. But yeah, so evidently something was wrong. And instead of just accepting the boy as he was, as you should, as a parent, they decide to do all kinds of experiments that probably were not approved of. And it looked like they were doing it to other kids. Now, I don't know if the other kids were getting the exact same experiments, but yeah, that was just.
Well, I don't think that I don't know necessarily that they were. I agree with you. I don't believe that they were supposed to be doing it, and I think that that's why. Because remember when she called the university and said, "Hey, who are these people?" and he was not happy about it. And yeah, it may have been the grant money that they ran off with, but it may also have been the fact that they were unethically practicing. Is that a good way to put that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
illegal experiments. So yeah, that I can see his anger from that, but then evidently that kind of backfired on him because, of course, we know it produces some kind of power.
Yeah.
And
he uses that.
Yeah, he uses that on them to basically make them do whatever he wanted. And if they didn't comply, he threw a tantrum. And of course, we've seen the scar on mom's face from a iron, evidently.
Yeah. Home Alone style.
Yeah, Home Alone would never work.
Believe me, I know. I tried it once. I'm just kidding.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but those
There's
those
that Family Guy
dead.
There's that Family Guy scene of like if Home Alone was realistic. It's like they open the door and it's like, oh, look out! There's all this stuff on the floor, you know. And then Kevin comes running down the stairs and they shoot him.
They just shoot him. Well, he's a witness.
I was like, oh, that was easy. Yeah.
But anyway,
Simpson is still alive after that explosion.
Yeah.
Debbie was like,
the cop.
You know.
I didn't figure he was.
Oh, I know he was.
He jumped away. So
yeah.
And evidently, he's in some kind of experimental program. He was in it before, and I guess he got out. That was the impression I got because he told that doctor, "I want back in."
Right.
Because
there's only that one doctor that could see him. He insisted on it.
Yeah, because it looked like those pills. You had the red pill, the white pill, and the blue pills. Very patriotic. But I think because he looked a lot better. I mean, maybe it improves his healing powers.
The doctor's like, take the red pill, blue pill, or the secret white pill.
It's so what it is I want to say the name of the organization is IGH, if I recall correctly. It's some kind of 3-letter acronym, and what it is it's for soldiers, and basically the red pill gives you
to pump you up.
Yeah, exactly, pretty much. And in this case, it was okay. We're going to give you the red pill, and that's going to heal you. and that will heal. That will help. That will boost your healing factor of sorts. It's kind of like in X-Men or in Logan when Wolverine at the very end gave himself those shots, and it kind of instigated the berserker rage and all that other stuff. So, and that's why he said you take the red pill, one red pill, to give you the boost that you need, 2 white pills to level you out, and then 1 blue pill to bring you down. And that's to basically, it's like, okay, we're gonna shoot you up, and then we're gonna make sure you stay right where you need to be, and then once
Kinda
you're done, drop you off.
Like a Winter Soldier, a little bit.
Now, my question is, correct me if I'm wrong. Those look like capsules when he poured them out in his hand.
That he chews them.
Yeah, who the hell chews capsules? And he took 2 of the red pills. 2. So is he going to be
I don't know. You're in the medical field. Tell us.
Is he going to be like Bizarro Will and go out and do crazy stuff just to get back at Kilgrave?
Well, and see, here's the thing with it too. Even the doctor said you get 1. You take 1 because we're not going to have another incident like we had
Damascus.
Yeah. We're not going to have another Damascus incident. And it was like, okay, so
you leave in there with pills.
Yeah, that's really smart. Way to go. Good job, Doc.
Piss off number 2. Come on.
And you don't tell them how they work either.
Come on.
Morons.
And steam's by this point in the show, steam is coming out my ears. I'm just shaking my head. Thankfully, there's nothing I can throw at the TV.
And then you'd be like, oh crap, I gotta go get a new TV. Thanks, Jessica.
Well, and for me, it wasn't, it was when Trinity first talked to him, or when he first talked to Trinity, and she told him to buzz off or whatever, and then Jessica showed back up. That was one thing. But then when she got there and she's like, okay, why don't you go take a breath of fresh air? I'm like, oh,
here we go.
Here we go. And then all right, I'm listening. And I'm like, oh, dadgummit. Because,
and he kind of convinces her a little bit too.
All of this stems from her wanting to get rid of
Wendy.
Yeah, get rid of the ex-wife. And it's
Great
like
restaurant, by the way. I don't know why you want to get rid of that. I don't know.
No, it's not. I don't like
it. I've ate there like twice. Yeah.
But anyway, it's just like, if you weren't so focused on your own stupid personal life, none of this. And God help me, you're gonna find out in the next episode where he went after he got out. Because she kind of helped him. She didn't kind of help. She really helped him. She drives off with it. She's the one that makes the getaway. She's driving the getaway car. But the thing with it is
so you're saying I'm going to be pissed off next episode too.
Oh yeah,
very.
Yeah, you'll be.
You actually might throw something at the TV. You will find something.
I'll be sure to have like socks rolled up or something.
Right, yeah.
I used to do that during sports game. I always made sure I was doing laundry. So if there was a bad call or something, I could throw a sock at the TV or something.
There you go. That's a good idea, actually.
My husband used to be like, one of these days you're going to break that TV. I said, it's a sock.
You may throw it hard enough, the TV goes.
And back in those days, we had the big.
I was going to say, that would be quite the accomplishment.
Yeah, we had a big box, RCA tube TV at that point in time. So the sock wasn't going to hurt it.
I mean, it was like one of the ones that actually sat on the floor. So
when you said floor model, I thought you meant like a
console TV. That's what they called it. Was a console TV.
Oh, mine wasn't that. That was back in the 70s when we had a big console TV and when I lived at home. But no, this was a big, I don't know, probably 35, 40-inch tube TV.
Actually pretty big.
So it wasn't going anywhere. Not like
you didn't have to worry about
the thin TV screens you have today where, you blow on it and it
I was gonna
could.
say, you didn't have to worry about people stealing your TV. They break into your house, they go, no,
Nope.
I'm
Too
not
heavy.
picking that up.
No, those tube TV, even with two people, it was
Heavy.
difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, so yeah, you're gonna get mad. She's gonna say, "Let's talk." And honestly, if I don't know if they say it right out, but I keep thinking it, and I don't know if it's just a thought in the back of my mind. She's probably the one that fudged the
wire.
Yeah,
Mhm.
to shock him. So just so he would
my
have.
question is, did that also affect the camera? Because as far as I know, it still filmed him telling his mom to stab herself for every year that they were gone and to, Dad, carve your heart out or whatever.
Right.
So was it still recording, or did she also turn off the camera and just nobody noticed? I didn't get to see, so.
I want to say that it was recording the whole time. And the only reason I want to say that is because I think I think Jessica actually turned the camera on right before Mom and Dad came in.
Okay.
So
Well,
I think it was turned on.
When the wiring fritzed, I wonder if it affected everything or just the red button for electrocution.
I want to say it was probably just the red button because I think she would have only messed with the red button because that's all she needed to mess with. The camera was
so
a red
that should be admissible in court. I'm trying to think if should be admissible. I don't remember.
I mean, up until they brought Mom and Dad in, there was nothing done to him as far as violence goes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They didn't coerce the confession out of him. They did not beat the confession out of him. So just the mom and dad being there
and being
enough.
Controlled. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, Trinity. I mean, come on. You're a freaking lawyer. You got to know somewhere down the road, he's either going to make you do something within his, as a favor, payback, or he's going to control you.
Well, the payback is she turned him loose. Okay, now I've turned you loose. Now you pay me back and go tell my wife to buzz off.
Yeah, but we know that's not.
I know that's not how he works, but
yeah, come on.
Stupid people.
And she knows that. That's what really got me was as many times as she has heard what he can do, not only from Jessica, but from Hope and she's got all of these people that are telling him this is what he does. This is how he operates. And for her to think, okay, well, if I turn him loose, he won't do it to me. Yeah. I'm like, you're a fool. You are a damn fool.
That's not how this works. And the thing is, this is all her fault. This thing with her ex-wife, because I believe in the beginning the ex-wife was only asking for half, and it's just like I just don't understand people when they divorce. I've been divorced, and I just don't understand it. No, you're not getting anything of mine. Blah 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 blah. Well, of course, okay, you're not going to give me 50. I want 75. You're not going to give me 75. Okay, I want 90 now.
Yeah.
There's like a quote from the Ice Age movies with the grandma Sloth. She says it's like I don't know. I don't know why I brought that up. I can't remember the quote, but it's like take him. It's like
There's a
leave him and
quote.
take half. There's a quote. It's out there, but I don't remember the first half. The second half is like leave him and take half of everything, or something. Use him, leave him, take half of everything he has, or something like that.
And then you got
I don't remember.
Pam, who basically gives Trinity a ultimatum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What
I'm
does she
like,
think she is?
I'm like, now, you really think that's going to work out for you? I mean,
Look what
maybe
she
it
did.
does.
Look what she did to the last one. Look what she did to her last wife. You think you're going to be better? You think you're not going to piss her off somewhere down the road and she's going to do the exact same thing to you? I mean, really? I don't understand. That's like a girl sees her friend and her friend is being beaten by her boyfriend. She helps her friend escape. She helps her friend get the help that she needs. And then she starts dating the boyfriend. Oh, I can change him. I can change. No, you can't. He is going to beat you up too. I'm sorry. Something like that, you can't change people like that. I'm sorry.
They may act like you've changed them, but as soon as you tie the knot,
Well,
they just go
sure.
right
In the
back.
beginning,
In
they
the
reel
beginning.
you in. Oh, yeah, I've changed, blah, 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 blah. And then once they got their hooks into you, you're married or whatever, moved in, then the going back to the bad habits begin.
Mhm.
And it might be just real subtle at first too. It won't be like a full on.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
the
it'll
first
be
time
little
we're living
things
together.
here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell I've watched too many crime shows?
I was gonna say,
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I've watched Investigation Discovery. I know how this is gonna turn out.
Yeah.
Killing me. Smooth killing me.
Never ends out or never ends up well, ever.
So there's just some people that don't need to be in relationships of any kind. So
This is true.
Mm-hmm.
anyway, who else? What else we got? Oh, and then we got the cop. I don't want anything to do it. And then she ends up there was a scene. All right. I watched, it was last weekend before last, I watched Naked Gun, the Naked Gun movie.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a scene where they had a guy in a hospital that are trying to get a confession out of him. And they talk to him and he says, okay, well, this, and this is happening. And then he says, did you get all that? And then the walls all fall down. And it was a fake hospital and they just used it to coerce the confession out of him, basically. And he was like, oh, yeah, sometimes I have to do things even if they're illegal to get the confession. And then the cop that was with him said, did you get all that? And then all of a sudden, all the walls around him fall down. And they're like, oh, look at you. And then he said, yeah, I knew we were going to get you. We got the confession right out of you. And then he looks at her and he says, did you get all of that? And then the walls all around her fall down. And it's just like one of these domino things. And that's all I could think of was the cop shows up. Trinity called the cop. The cop shows up. And then Jessica's like, come on, really? And then all of a sudden he's got a gun on him. And now you're going to sit and watch this. And she handcuffs him to the pipe. And it was just like, oh.
Did you get all that?
Did you get all that?
Now,
yeah,
my question is, how many times did Trish shoot her gun?
She only would have had 6 rounds in the gun because it's a 6 shot. But here's the thing too that I hate this about movies. I really do, especially superhero movies. And I'll call Superman into example on this because he is a prime example of this. I'm a bad guy. All right. I'm robbing a bank. Superman shows up. He lands in front of me and he says, "Stop, evildoer." I pull my gun out and I shoot him. And the bullet bounces off of his chest. So I sit there and continue to shoot at him, hoping for a different result. And the bullets, and at some point, I'm going to say, boom, okay, that didn't work. Boom, boom, that didn't work. Okay, I'm not going to use the rest of my bullets at this point because
I'm gonna run.
it's obviously not working. Now, she gets here to this booth. She tries to shoot him through the glass. The glass very obviously is bulletproof to some extent. And she empties the entire magazine into this glass to try and break it. Stop shooting the glass. The only way he can get out of there is through that door, and the only way that he can get out of that door is through Jessica. You just gave him an out. You gave him an exit. Are you an idiot? Don't shoot the glass. It didn't work the first bullet. Don't waste the other 5. Oh, sorry.
Did we get Dana on the show?
It did break, and she did get him in the shoulder, I guess. But I'm like,
No,
headshot.
She shouldn't have shot him at all. She didn't need to shoot him. He was in that. She was trying to stop the dad from carving his heart out. Jessica was still in between Kilgrave and the door. The only way out was that one door. All that she had to do was sit there and let Jessica take care of things. Jessica could have popped Dad and knocked him unconscious to keep him from carving his heart out.
Which is what she did.
And then punched the holy living crap out of Kilgrave. They already had everything on video. They didn't need him alive at that point. Punch the crap out of Kilgrave, knock him senseless.
You know why they couldn't do that?
Drag Mom out of there, and then close and lock the door, and they're done.
I'll tell you why they couldn't do that.
The only other thing that she should have done as far as shooting him goes, again, one door, one way in and out. Jessica's busy messing with Dad, trying to stop him. Kilgrave runs through the door and runs out. Guess what? He's out of the door now. He doesn't have this bulletproof glass in front of him. I can shoot him 6 full times and hit him 6 times.
You know, it took a lot of deep thinking, but the reason why they couldn't do that in this particular episode is because they still have 4 episodes left in the season.
Still got 4 episodes left. We can't kill him.
Can't kill him just yet.
I hate that. I hate that in the movies. I really do.
It's the same for me as like.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's kind of the same.
Save
for
your
me
ammo. It's not working.
It's the same for me when the hero is surrounded by a group of thugs. There's like 5 or 6, and they all take their turns fighting him instead of just all fighting him at once. You know?
Everybody get him.
Well, even when there's like a monster or like like Godzilla, you got 50,000 army dudes shooting at Godzilla. Stop! It's not doing anything. Why are you wasting ammo? Good God.
People
But
are
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
No, people in movies are stupid. I'm sorry. I'm ranting. It bothers me. This is a bother me. I'm very much the conserve the ammo kind of person. Only take the shot if you have it.
Do you see
And
the
even
whites of their eyes?
And even then, it should be 1 shot, 1 kill. You better make sure he goes down on that first shot.
David's like Mr. Wick over here. All he needs is 1 bullet.
All he needs is a pencil.
No, he needs. David is like.
I'm like Deadpool.
And Back to the Future Part 3, you're like Mad Dog in Back to the Future Part 3 when it's like that only has 1 bullet, and he says, "I only need 1."
I only need 1. So, anyway.
Well, it's a good thing she used all her ammo, or else she would have not be alive now.
Yeah.
Which might have been better. I don't know. I'm sorry. She pisses me off. Oh gosh.
And then and that was the other thing. So Jessica runs after Kilgrave. He's obviously broken free. He's got the cop tailing after him. And she grabs him.
What was the look?
So the look was, if you recall, when she first defied him, she had what's her name, Luke Cage's wife, and she had the blood on her hands, and she was able to look at her hands and say, "Oh my gosh, what have I done?" And that's when she realized that he could not affect her anymore. Now, again, the same thing. She had blood on her hands, and that kind of triggered something in her head to where it was like, "Oh, he has no power over me. He keeps telling me to let him go, but I don't have to let him go." Because he had to scream it like 3 or 4 times. He had to up his game. I mean, it was a real impact for him. Now, again, keep Jessica from getting to me. And that cop jumped on her, and she struggled with that cop for a long time. And I'm like,
kick him in the face. Oh my
you
God.
are a superhuman. You have strength. Kick him.
You have superpowers.
Exactly.
I know she didn't want to really hurt him, or kick too hard in the face and kill him, but still.
Yeah.
You got to kick them on the shoulder and send them down the hallway.
This is the Clone Wars all over again. Stop stunning them. They are trying to kill you. Kill them back. Sorry.
Do you feel better now?
Good thoughts in, bad thoughts out.
I would hope he does. Jeez.
Clear my PTSD. God forgive these idiots. Basically, this show could have been over like 5 episodes ago.
This is one of those examples of it could have been an 8-episode show. Like it really could, or season. I mean, like it really could have.
Like I said, this is usually in the majority of the episodes. There's something that ticks me off. Usually, it's Trinity or Trick. But this whole episode was just one piss off.
They need to do a Defenders show called Karen and Trish, and Adventures with Karen and Trish. And Debbie, that would love.
Let's not
show.
have them all in the same show. No,
ultimate crossover. Forget Avengers Endgame.
They shouldn't have called this one A.K.A. Sin Bin. They should have called this one A.K.A. Pissed Off.
That's the audience, the whole show, the whole 45 minutes.
I will say this: it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
Is this true?
That is true. That's like Shrek saying "better out than in,"
Yeah. So.
Yeah, this whole episode was very frustrating because people are just making mistakes left and right,
all over the place. But a good episode nonetheless. I enjoyed it, even though it pissed me off.
Until the next episode.
Well, we've got 4 episodes left. They're going to piss you off for at least 3 of them, maybe 3.5.
Probably. I mean, I know how it ends for the most part.
Yeah.
But still, it's just. I mean, at this point, she could just, once she finds him, just, break his neck or something.
Well,
he doesn't need to keep him alive at this point.
Yeah.
Kind of spoiled the ending.
She's got the video.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't remember how he dies. So
that's how he does.
It's
is it?
She snaps his neck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been eons since I've watched this. So.
Can't really spoil the show. It's been out.
It's the General Zod thing.
Yeah. It's kind of lame. I remember watching it the first time, going, "Really? Just watched 13 episodes, and that's how he dies."
Speaking of General Zod, we got to throw this out.
Oh yeah.
Terrence Stamp.
We lost Terrence Stamp.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
He was good in a Yes Man, the movie with Jim Carrey. He's like this leader of some called Yes, where like he convinces you to say yes to everything. He's pretty funny in that one.
I thought he was good in episode 1.
Yeah.
Chancellor Valorum.
Kneel before Chancellor Valor. Oh wait, that's
Yeah, another legend gone. This has not been a good year.
I was gonna say we're losing a ton of people.
You know, this reminds me of, gosh, what was it? Was it
And we're just
2016? 2016, people were dropping like flies, and then it ended with Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds dying within a day of each other. And I was over 2016 at that point. I was just oh my God, because Carrie died on my birthday, which devastated me. I was just like, any day.
Debbie's like, Carrie, you had 364 days of the year to die on, and like, really?
And you had to pick that.
You had to pick the one that you couldn't.
I was that.
Well, it was like that.
That was heartbreaking.
It was like 2 weeks ago or something. 3 weeks ago, we had like 3 straight days of someone dying. Like
this whole year.
Yeah.
Somebody. It's like 2 or 3 a week so far. It seems like I'm over it.
Yeah.
2025 can be done.
I know. It's like I always open up my feed. It's like so and so has passed. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, some of them I didn't know. I was just like, who?
Yeah. They was like, oh, okay.
Others, I was just like, oh my God. And some of them, I mean, granted, some of them, the majority have been old, but there's been some young ones in there, and I'm just, holy crap.
Yeah.
And they, not knocking on wood, Dick Van Dyke's still kicking.
Yeah,
and he made it to 100.
He made it to 100.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Awesome.
Way to go. Way to go, Dick. You the man.
My luck, I'm going to live to 99. It's going to be the day before my 100th birthday. I'm going to go, yeah. And then I die the night of. And I'll be like, serious?
Yeah. Seriously.
I tell you what, my dad.
Still kicking it.
No. Because my mom died a long time ago. Okay. I was very young when she died. So, of course, you know, he had the headstone that has both of their names on it. So on his, he put the birth year, but he absolutely refused to put like the 19 for death because he was bound and determined to live till 2000.
What year is this that he was?
3 years.
Oh,
missed it by 3. Oh,
I think he died in 97.
Dang.
Yeah.
My parents weren't even dating yet.
My dad was old. I mean, dad was born in 1908.
Oh, wow. So wow.
He was old. Yes, I was a mistake. I was a boo-boo. He was like almost 60 when I came along.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, mom was 41.
Dang.
And there's a big age difference between them, so.
Was she a smoker, drinker?
No, that was dad.
Oh.
And he lasted.
And he lasted longer, dang.
He lasted almost 100 years.
It's like I'll see these interviews with like old people, and they'll be like, "What's the report?" Will be like, "What's the key to old success?" And the ladies will be like, "I drink Coke every day. I smoke a pack every day." Like, I don't know. I'm too stubborn to die, you know. I'm like, all right.
Well,
I drink a fifth of whiskey and smoke 3 packs a day.
Well, you know, my one of my brothers, he was the perfect brother. He, you know, had the perfect teeth, had the perfect eyesight, never needed glasses or anything, and never drank. Occasionally he would
socially.
Yeah, and only because he felt like he had to, but because we would always make fun of him because as soon as he would take one sip of beer, It was always
Uh-huh.
beer. The red would start down
Dang.
and here I am. I could easily drink him under a table. But
man.
yeah, he never smoked. Like I said, once in a blue moon drink. And yeah, he's gone.
Dang.
Cancer. And here I
Wow.
am. I've been smoking since I was 13. And when I was much younger, I drank quite a bit, but here I am.
Yeah.
Not fair.
No, that's true. Yeah, no, that sucks.
Anyway, all right. Debbie, did we miss anything in this episode?
No,
No.
I think we pretty much conveyed that we were pissed off during the show. During this episode.
We were not pissed off because the episode was bad. We were pissed off.
Decisions that were made.
We were pissed off from the decisions that were made from the characters, and not even the actors. It was the characters. The script was. The script made everybody look like a bunch of dum-dums.
You bring me gum.
Anyway.
I need to rewatch that series or trilogy.
Very good.
But anyway,
I'm glad you got the reference. Otherwise, I would have looked dumb.
I heard they're doing another one. Is that true?
I think
Nick
I've heard that.
Back for another, or not Nick? Wrong series.
I think I've heard that.
National Treasure. I heard
National Treasure. Yeah, I've heard a third is in the works, but
I thought they were doing a TV show.
They did one season.
They did, and it sucked.
It was
I hated
bad.
it so much. I hated it. I wanted to like it.
Yeah,
but I hated
did
it
too. I liked the episode with Riley. He at least was funny in his brief cameo, but compared to the movies, it was like
no.
It's the acolyte. It's the resistance. It's the resistance of the National Treasure. But
is it like the Willow show?
Yeah,
that one was bad.
Yeah, it was about that watchable.
I
was really excited for that series, and then I watched it. I was not happy with it. I was just like, no.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you bring back Nick Cage? Come on.
Right. Yeah. But
the man himself is a national treasure.
Exactly. I want to say, yeah, I think as far as I've heard, I think they're working on a script for a third one. So I hope it gets made. I would love to get everyone back, get the same director, writer, make it like those.
Anyway, shameless plugs. What do we got tonight, Debbie?
Wednesdays we have War of the Stars. Thursday we'll be back with Cantina Happy Hour. We are talking about the hidden betrayal. Another word I can't say.
The hidden neurology.
Clone Wars season 1. Saturday Geek Gauntlet, and then we'll be back Monday with Jessica Jones episode 10.
Cool. Andrew, shameless plugs. What have you got?
Yes, I'm looking it up because there was an episode of Snackame that dropped this past Friday. I just looking up to see. It's titled Harry Poppins. So that's out.
I missed that. Sorry.
That's all right. I know you can't pronounce it, so
yeah,
I figured after tonight. I was gonna say after tonight. I was like, she's probably not gonna be able to say Snackame.
I might as well just learn a foreign language because I cannot speak English.
You know, speak English good.
Yeah. There was no Cam in focus this past Sunday. Cam had spent the week in New Jersey and was taking some much needed time off. But this following Sunday, we will be discussing the work of Neil Breen while Cam takes a spoonful of hot sauce before the show with no water and milk.
You made me, when you talked about that on Thursday.
Yeah.
When we were talking about Thursday night while I was sitting down sorting Legos, I sat down and watched a Neil Breen movie, and I will punch you one of these days. I will find you and I will punch you square in the face
next
for making
September,
me sit
right?
down and watch that piece of crap. I hate those movies. I hate them, and I can't look. They're like train wrecks. I can't look away. It's like,
I didn't know Cam was going to be like, hey guys, nope. Also, this past Saturday, I joined Spencer on his YouTube channel, The Dingest In, and we did a recap of Peacemaker Season 1. And starting this coming Saturday, we will be doing our weekly Peacemaker Season 2 reviews. They're actually dropping one episode a week. They're not doing a 2-episode premiere, so that'll be nice.
Is it out?
This coming Thursday, the 21st.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, I was on HBO this weekend because don't ask me why, but I love Deadliest Catch. It's about crab fishing. I know I hate fish, but I love Deadliest Catch. I love Sig of the Northwesterner. I've been watching it for, I think we're on season 21 now.
Dang. Debbie's in likes the shows that are on for a while.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that. So, and after that, I believe we're going to then start Smallville, which is going to be a lot of fun. It'll take a while to get through the whole show, but we'll do it.
I think
how many seasons are 10?
There's 10 seasons. It's like 200 episodes. Episode a week, that's like 4 years.
The days for 26 episode seasons.
Yeah.
Or at least 20. At least 20.
Right.
It didn't have to be 26.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep. That's all I got.
Now you can do your shame. Well, I'll do it. So
all right.
Our friend Andrew down there has had some special interaction online. Would you like to share that, Andrew?
Yeah. So I went and saw Freakier Friday with one of my younger sisters yesterday. Thought it was funny. I thought it was pretty good. And so I, of course, put out my short and sweet review on Threads, which then I shared to Instagram and tagged, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan, all the people or whatever. And not long after that, Jamie Lee Curtis shared it to her Instagram story, which I thought was pretty cool. And now I'm starting to get lots of likes on the review.
Very nice.
Cool. So I think the view count was up to like 23,000 on it.
Wow.
So I was like, all right, there you go.
What's it take to get monetized on Instagram and Threads?
I think you get verified and then you probably hit a certain follower count. I don't know what it is.
Not a viewership. I think it's following.
Yeah, I believe it's a following count.
We need to start tagging. But... We need to start tagging Dave Filoni and Kevin.
That's what I usually do. I usually will tag just because sometimes it helps get it in the algorithm. But I thought it was pretty cool that she, probably not Jamie herself, it was probably her social media manager, but still, it was on her story, still on her Instagram. Yeah.
Well, I used to do the same thing on Twitter, and I think, I can't remember his name. But it was, I can't even remember the character's name. Gosh. But it was a Deep Space Nine. I was quoting something or whatever, or made a comment about something. And the gentleman who played the little boy on Deep Space Nine, the person of color, he retweeted it and made a comment. I about fell off my chair. And
pretty cool.
And then there's like, I don't know, 3 others, just from tagging the people or putting the whatever.
Right.
And that was just on Twitter, because at that time I was just doing the Twitter for the other
place.
The other place.
The other place.
Dark side.
Side.
And if you're interested in checking out my review, just look up Andrew Haley 05 and you'll see it there. I'm pretty basic. I have the same handle for every platform. So, just you'll find me.
You are not basic. You're very special.
He's very vanilla.
Special. Depends on the version of special. Yeah.
I think you're a good kid, damn it.
All right. I'll say that louder. I don't think my mom heard that actually.
We just go back and
I don't have to live with you, so.
Oh, that's true. You only see me for about 2 hours a week. So yeah, at the end when we go off, I go and scene.
And
So yeah, I thought it was
all
pretty
right,
cool. So yeah,
very cool. Well, that's going to do it for us tonight. We hope you will join us next week as we look at Jessica Jones, the next episode in the Jessica Jones saga. Don't forget to go like and subscribe on all of our social medias. Hit that like and subscribe button on YouTube so you know when we go live. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon for notifications. We'll see all of you next week right here on MCU Monday.
Shit! Language. No one else is going to deal with the fact that Cap just said language. I know. For gosh sake, watch your language. That's not going away anytime soon. You bet your ass.
Steve, he said a bad language word.
Did you tell everyone?
Outwit the platinum bastard.
Steve doesn't like that kind of talk.
You know what, Romanoff? Fury, you son of a bitch.
Ooh, you kiss your mother with that mouth?